Hi, my name is Kemoy McIntyre, currently pursuing a bachelor's degree in project management. The piece I selected to do a review on, I know it's not a painting, but it's something that I found fascinating, and gladly it was approved by my lecturer. So this is my analysis of it based on what I see. When you first look at Damien Hirst, the physical impossibility of death in the mind of someone living, it's hard not to feel a mix of awe and unease. It's a massive shark, 14 feet long, suspended in a clear tank filled with formaldehyde. No, the shark looks like it's frozen in motion. The mouth slightly open, the sharp teeth are fully displayed for some. It might seem like something out of a nightmare. For others, maybe a fascination of one's living creature now that's preserved. Hopefully, it will stay like that forever. Let's talk about firstly about the visual experience. The shark is a clear, the shark is a star of the display because there are other components to it. But we're going to focus on the shark today. It sleeks, also industrial, which clean lines and contrast. It sharply with the organic form of the shark. The liquid inside the cage gives everything a bluish tint. I think that was done to reflect the surrounding or its natural habitat. I'm sorry. Um, the size and the presence of the shark, they're overwhelming and they remind that of how vulnerable we are in the face of something so powerful, something that once was alive but is now completely still or dead, for want of a better word. But there are more to this piece than just the visuals. The title, The Physical Impossibility of Death in the Mind of Someone Living, gives us a clue about its deeper meaning. Um, it's about death, something we all know is inevitable, but struggle to truly understand. Um, Hirst forces us to face the uncomfortable reality that death is indeed inevitable. Seeing the shark up close, based on reviews, you're reminded that it was once alive, but now it's trapped in this in between stage, not fully alive, and it gives the perception that it's not completely gone because its materialistic state, its physical state is still present. It's looking at death through a glass window, basically. Close enough to confront, but still distance enough from you to feel safe. And it being dead while giving off an alive feeling kind of adds to that mystery. So it's like flaunting with death right in front of you, yet death is still not accessible to you. Now let's think about why the artist made this piece. He was part of the young British artists. Well, he was movement in the 1990s, right? A group known for publishing boundaries and creating art that sparked conversations. Hearst wanted to make people link what, well, Link was funded by, the piece was funded by Charles, a major, I would say a product owner in the art world, who tend to sponsor controversial work. When his piece debuted, people were either amazed or were outraged. Either they loved it or they completely hated it. And I think that was his intention to spark controversy either way. Some thoughts were a profound statement about life and death, while others dismiss this type of art form as mere gimmicks and lack of creativity and showmanship more than art. But whether you love it or hated it, you can't ignore it. It moves something in you, whether positively or negatively. The part of the genius behind this piece, it makes you feel something. Maybe it's fear of death, or maybe it's a curiosity about what it means to preserve something so lifelike yet lifeless. Um, it will definitely get under your skin because if you're an animal lover or a nature lover, you will say, why preserve it if the life is not there? Why not let it go and let nature take its course? And if you are fascinated by preservation, you will see that there are actual ways that we can stick around physically more. So it will move, it will invoke some type of emotions in you. So it's left up to interpretation. Hirst created this during a time when Britain was going through a lot of change, economically, culturally, and socially. Arts were shifting to moving towards bold and thought-provoking concepts. It was not a painting or a sculpture in the traditional sense, as I mentioned before. It preserved sharp, but it also serves served as a reminder that art doesn't have to fit into any particular category. Again, that's why I played around and found this one, and I found it fascinating because it pushed all the boundaries that we know for traditional art. For me, what's most striking about the physical possibility of death in the mind of someone living, it's how it again, I keep saying this because that's kind of what the theme is like, to provoke thought. It taps into something universal, the fear of death, but it also leaves room for each person to bring their own perception and thoughts and how they feel about it. In the end, Earth didn't try to give us answers. He doesn't make death any easier to understand or accept. He basically gave us a bit of both, even though we're alive, we're able to see that and the possibilities of what may or may not exist during that phase of human evolution, depending on what you believe in. Um, that was that's what make this work so powerful. It doesn't just show us something; it makes us think, feel, and confirm something we usually try to avoid. I am not an expert at this. I honestly gave it a shot. I hope you guys go look at it for yourself. Look at it from different angles. Look at it from different standpoints and develop your own perception. And I look forward to hearing you guys feedback on it. Don't be afraid to ask questions and let me know what you guys think. Thank you.